Hi, it's Louise Tanner-Stokes from the Anti-Dieting Revolution, and this week I wanted to talk about why you need to stop looking for that perfect diet plan. So I get people asking me all the time, can you just give me a diet plan to follow? I just want to eat better and lose weight, and I just want to follow some kind of plan. And I get why they do this because you just want to make it easy for yourself, don't you? And that's perfectly understandable. And yeah, I could give you a diet plan. I'm technically a registered dietitian, so I could get super specific. I could work out, what you could eat um, based on your weight and your activity levels. I could get really specific, but I purposely don't. I would never do that because basically it would just be yet another diet for you to fail. It's so much easier to look at what you're eating normally and just focus on tweaking it. Tweak your normal eating habits. So have a think about what are your normal eating habits and then think about how you could make small but significant changes to what you're doing on the day to day. So changes that you could stick to forever. Because that way it makes it easier to stick to long term. So then those little changes, they become new habits if you keep persevering with them. It might be slower this way. If you're trying to lose weight and you've done all the diets before, if you're just tweaking things, it'll take longer. But if you're focusing on building new habits, then the weight will stay off and it'll become a new way of life, a new lifestyle. And that's what you want in the long term, because it always comes back to your regular day-to-day habits that makes a difference. And this is why diets don't work, because people, they follow the diet plan, and then at some point they stop and they put the weight back on again because they go back to their old habits. Like I said, it comes back to your regular habits, what you're doing in the day-to-day that makes a difference. And also tweaking it is so much kinder as well. Rather than punishing yourself on yet another strict faddy diet that tells you you're not allowed to eat this, you're not allowed to eat that, and it's usually all the food that you absolutely love. This way, if you're tweaking your normal eating habits, you can still have all the food that you love, like cake and chocolate, crisps or wine, whatever it is you love, you're absolutely allowed to have all of those things, okay? So forget looking for the perfect diet plan, forget looking for the best diet to follow, and instead just tweak what you normally do. So the dieting industry is full of rules and most of them are bullshit. Okay, you're not going to get lists of good or bad foods from me because that again just doesn't work. What I will give you is one rule. Okay, I don't really like to call it a rule. I do call it a rule, but it's more of a structure for putting together balanced meals, because I always say rules are made to be broken, but I always encourage this rule. I call it the rule of three. Like I said, it's more of a structure for how to put together balanced meals rather than a rule. But rule of three is quite a nice way of referring to it. So like I said, it's about making sure that your meals are balanced, and this will help you if you're struggling to figure out what tweaks you should make, what tweaks you could make. Then just have a think about this rule, this structure for putting together healthy, balanced meals, and just think, how could I change things to fit in with that? How could I improve my meals? So every time you have something to eat, whether it's a main meal, breakfast, lunch, or a snack, or maybe you're having a little bit of a treat, have a think about how you could make it balanced by using this rule of three, this structure. And if you focus on this every time you eat something, healthy eating just slots into place. It's all about making healthy eating easier for you. So start off with, I think it's about eating a variety. Okay, so it's about eating a variety of different meals and a variety of different foods at each meal, each snack. Because if you're getting a variety of different foods, if a meal is nutritious and satisfying, you're less likely to pick, you're less likely to snack between meals. And if you're giving your body what it needs, you're less likely to have cravings as well. So start by thinking of getting 3 different food groups at each meal, or snack, or like I said, it could be breakfast, it could be a treat that you're having. Just think about, how can I get 3 different types of foods in there? So always start with something starchy. So things like bread or potatoes, rice, or your different cereal grains. Try and go for something whole grain if you can, just to give you plenty of fibre. That's more filling as well. Then try and have some kind of fruit or veg, or you can have both, whichever you like, whatever fruit and veg you like, have that. You know, you don't have to force yourself to eat salad if you don't like it. I don't like salad. Go for, there's plenty of other fruit and veg out there. So just include something that you enjoy. And then either think of something, try to have something either protein rich, like the obvious things are meat, fish, eggs, but also beans, pulses, nuts, seeds, and things that are made out of those kind of things. Or have something from the what we call the dairy group. So this is your milk products. It could be fortified alternatives to milk. But those things, either the protein rich or the dairy foods, they give you that source of protein that helps to make everything satisfying. So there you've got it. Nice, well balanced meal, easy peasy. Don't make it complicated. Just have a think about, how do your meals compare to that? Are you getting 3 different food groups? And if you're not, what's missing? And all you need to do is make sure you include that. And as ever, if you need any help, just give me a shout. I'm here to help you. And it is time to ditch dieting forever, because you absolutely deserve better. Take care, and I'll see you soon.